Hey, what is up everybody? It is Wick here, and I've got some items I've sold on eBay recently. Actually not that recent. It's been probably 2 or 3 months for these items. I'm kind of backlogged on these type of videos. But yeah, we're going to go over some things. These are things you can find every day at thrift stores and yard sales on the cheap, and then flip it on eBay for some extra cash. So this first item here are these realistic vintage radios, walkie-talkies, CBs, whatever you want to call them here. The picture's terrible because I was experimenting with settings, and I have about 20 listings where they're grainy like this, and this is one of them. Hopefully this is one of the last ones. However, they sold, and I paid $2 for them at a Goodwill. Sold them for $38.74 shipped, and made $24.56 after all cost and fees. So a pretty good flip there. I think these things took like 10 or 12 AA batteries. It was crazy. I just had a power supply, actually the universal power supply, which I did a video about. It has all the adapters so you can test electronics more easily. Link for that in the description, by the way. But yeah, these things sold and made $24.56. I picked this up at a thrift store. These are Whirlpool filters for a refrigerator. These were new in box. The box had some damage, and I paid $5 for these. I actually got 3 different sets of filters that day. Another one like this only had 1 filter in it though, and then just another random pack. All of those sold. So I probably made, I don't know, maybe $50 extra on those filters. This one sold for $43.29, and after shipping, cost, and fees, $22.40 is what I made on it. So filters, you always see these at Goodwill. People upgrade their refrigerators or whatever, takes the filter, and they just donate their old stuff, and you can pick it up, and there's always someone else looking for it. Here's just a calculator. This is a Casio FX. I forget the actual model of it here. There's another picture of it. This one is really a basic calculator. I paid $2 for this at a Goodwill, and it was in a bag, had the cable with it. And the reason I picked it up, because they're just easy to deal with, they're easy to ship, and it was in great condition. I was able to deal with it 5 minutes, 7 minutes at the most. And by the way, all 10 of these items I'm showing, I got listed in under an hour. So it doesn't take much time if you're buying things that are fairly easy to list. But I paid $2 for this. I made $8.33 after all costs and fees. It sold for $16.99, and it sold quick. So for 7 minutes of effort, I made $8. I think that's worth it to me anyway. Picked these up in a Salvation Army. These are some Columbia boots. They are youth size. They're for a little girl. And I picked these up for $5. They were brand new without tags. They had never been worn. They were just super clean. Still had like the sticker on the inside. I don't know what it's for. Just a warning sticker for something. Who knows? But I got $35.47. That's including shipping. I did buyer pays shipping. I always do buyer pays shipping, calculated shipping on shoes or boots. And I made $16.11. So if you see these at a Salvation Army, why wouldn't you just pick them up? I've seen a lot of comments where people say that these kind of sales aren't worth your time, and I really disagree with that. Now, if these boots were super dirty and I had to spend an hour cleaning them to make $16, then, I would probably agree with you. But I mean, these things took like, again, 5 to 7 minutes to list these. Here is this vintage head racket. This is just a tennis racket. It's like wood, and it's not in perfect shape here. You can kind of see there's the model of it. I saw this and decided I was going to pick it up, even though I knew it wouldn't be a big sale or anything, because I saw on eBay sold that they were moving, just not for a lot of money. But I only paid $2 for it at Goodwill, and I sold it for $29.69. Made $15.80. And I know a lot of people shy away from rackets and things that are longer to ship, but really, if you're getting the free priority mail boxes, the medium ones, you just Frankenstein 2 of those together and they ship very easily. And if you're doing calculated shipping, you don't have to worry about shipping anyway. I think this only cost like $7.80. It was under $8 to ship. It went fairly close, but you see someone in California, they might not buy from you because, well, calculated shipping for them maybe $15-16. So they'd buy from someone else. And that's kind of how I do it. If you do free shipping on something like this, almost every time somebody from California will buy it and you'll just get destroyed in the shipping area. But yeah, $15.80 profit on that. And I do see Rackets all the time. Rackets, baseball bats, sports equipment. You can always find that at thrift stores. Here is a Powerhouse voice dialer. I don't even know what this is exactly. I guess it just projects a voice when somebody calls or does something. Maybe it's for a business telemarketer thing. I don't know. It was on a Goodwill shelf and it was $3, and I looked it up and I saw that you could make some money on it. So I sold this for $28.99 and I got $17.44 in the end. So it was new in there, is probably why. Actually, this thing sold really quick. I remember I might have priced it too low, but I made profit and it cleared up space, so I cannot complain. Here is a Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber, the blue. Lightsabers are great to pick up for extra income if they are the ones that eject. You hit the button on this one, the saber comes out and it glows, and every time you move it, you know, that lightsaber sound. There's not a lot of money in these, but they do move quite quickly. So if you're picking them up for under $3, they're probably worth picking up. And there are some lightsabers out there that can sell for hundreds. So definitely look at lightsabers when you see them on the shelf. This one I sold for $27.99 and I got $13.96 in the end. Now this thing right here was a great flip. This took a little bit of extra time to deal with because to take pictures I had to pull out all the pieces, set it up, test it the best I could. I put batteries in it and it lit up and the buttons responded. Other than that, I wasn't even sure how to operate it. But I got this at a yard sale toward the end of the year. I stopped at a random one. I seen a sign. There was just a random tote of toys. And I was digging through it and I saw this in there. And I instantly knew I was buying it. Paid $1 for it. I didn't have a price on it. I just held it up. Like, how much for this chessboard? And she said, $1. And I said, happily. But yeah, I sold this for $42.99. So after shipping fees, I made $31.02. I can't remember. This was actually really small. It was only like maybe this big. The picture makes it look larger. And I feel like it shipped under a pound. I don't know for sure. I can't remember if I did calculate it. I should have put a note here. Anyway, I made $31.02. I found these at a church rummage sale. They were in a bag and I ended up getting them for $1. These are just Dyson attachments. I forget what model. It looks like DC14. Now, I've done very well with attachments in the past. And by the way, this is one of those grainy pictures I'm noticing. But I've done very well with Dyson attachments. A lot of vacuum attachments, actually. Yeah, I've made hundreds of dollars off of Dyson attachments that I've found. The DC14's getting old. They're not like they used to be years ago. So, I paid $1 and I sold these for $29.98. And in the end, I made $15.33. So turning $1 investment and maybe about 10 minutes of listing into $15.33, I'll do that all day long. And then finally, these are some Sony headphones, wireless headphones. Found these at a Goodwill for, let me look at my cheat sheet, $5. You can see here, kind of outdated. People still want them. Sony is always a great brand to pick up. There's the model. These were in very good, clean condition, and I ended up selling them for, I think I sold them for $34.99, but the buyer paid me $56.75 because they went pretty far, if I remember right. But anyway, in the end, I made $27.57. A lot of times when a buyer pays like $15-20 for shipping, I make like $5 on the shipping because eBay gives their sellers a percentage discount for going through them for shipping, which is great because it kind of counteracts the eBay fees. So yeah, $27.57 profit on that. So the total profit out of all 10 of those items are $192.52. So that's pretty good profit for about an hour's worth of listing. And this stuff is not rare stuff. This is the kind of stuff that you're gonna come across, fairly often. And if you have a data bank in your head of hundreds, maybe thousands of items like this. Every time you go out to yard sales, estate sales, thrifting, you're going to come across this stuff and you're going to be able to sell it and make some money. But that's going to do it for the video, everybody. You know what to do. Hit the like button for me. Make sure you're subscribed. Follow me on YouTube and ring that bell, and make sure you're following me on Instagram, flipping_junk. Would tell you to follow me on Twitter, but I hardly ever use Twitter. I don't know, just not a big Twitter fan. But again, thank you for watching. Until next time.